Get to making with jive, boy. Big shot. When it hits you, yes, yes, yes. Yes, you shot. When it hits you, yes, yes, yes. Yes. When it hits you, yes, yes, yes.
Bougie Duchess here, and this is a live episode of What's the Tea? And my gal pal today is Bryan. He is joining us live, and he's never done this before, so I'm hoping that he has good humor about it. I decided that we would talk a little bit about what we used to do back in the day. Now, Bryan, you said you worked for high-powered financial agency, didn't you?
Yes, I
did. Did you work for Trump?
No, thank God.
Oh, okay. Who did you work for back in the day?
J.P. Morgan Chase.
Oh, J.P. Morgan Chase. And was that across the street from Trump?
It was in San Francisco. I don't think Trump has any stuff there.
Oh, okay. Good thing. Well, back in the day, I used to be a showgirl, and I started back in the late 70s, early 80s, and back in those days, they called people like me drag queens. And, I was a different kind of drag queen. Back in the day, they had funny little laws. You had to wear one article of male clothing underneath all of your drag, or you could be arrested and go to jail. And of course, back in those days, I didn't wear any men's clothes. I wore duct tape. And I remember when I worked at a strip bar in New Orleans, they just looked at me and they said, "Oh, you're a different kind of girl." And so I worked the show circuit all across southern Florida and the Gulf Coast and Texas, and even out here in LA for a little bit. And then eventually, I started getting kind of old in the business and a little long in the tooth. And when that started to happen, I started a business, and I've always kind of worked in advertising in some kind of way, but I started business. I will scan this later and edit it into the video. But I started the Miss Gay Universe pageant. I didn't start it, but I acquired the rights to the Miss Gay Universe pageant, and ended up getting into a really big financial trademark battle with Donald Trump. So you know how some people say there's 6 degrees or 7 degrees between one person and another? Well, there was 1 degree between me and our illustrious president. And I've had such wonderful contestants and some of the most amazing winners. This is Lindsey Adams. She was one of the best Miss Gay Universes that ever graced the stage. She looked just like Selena, and this was the cover to the program when she gave up her title. And of course, followed by the incomparable China Blue, who even for a brief moment when I first moved out here to LA, a girlfriend of mine, a good dear friend of mine, Jasmine, who you guys may have seen in that upcoming Netflix event, Disclosure, had got her, helped her get a booking over there at Peanuts on Santa Monica Boulevard. But anyway, so, I'm going to be I've been getting back into contact with a lot of these girls because I kind of dropped off the face of the earth, and many of them don't know what happened to me. They just, stress, pressure, things, drugs, alcohol, the life of a queen, the life of a girl. But eventually, I moved to LA, you moved to LA,
Yeah.
and we met each other here in LA in a peculiar situation. We met about what, 5 years ago, 6 years ago?
5 or 6, I don't know, I'm not
Right,
sure.
and it was Bryan had acquired about 18 months of recovery, and I think at the time I had maybe about 5 years of recovery, and was wanting to relocate here to Los Angeles. So you know, I had never flown on a plane clean and sober. You know, I always, when I flew, you know, with a couple of Valiums, a couple of vodka martinis, and I flew just as high as the plane. And so, for the very first time, I flew to Sacramento with Bryan and helped him move all the way back to Los Angeles. And so, my life has been really different since I've recovered from drugs and alcohol. I find myself in situations where I'm always trying to be of service and find a better way of living. So, also, this is the first time that we are coming to you live using T-Mobile's Sprint, T-Mobile's 5G network. I've been having so much trouble with my Spectrum. It's just, my Spectrum account has been screwing everything up. I see that little spinning wheel go round and round, and I haven't been able to do anything about it, and it's fine. I'm, you know, thinking of, you know, possibly canceling that account. I don't know. The service people will be here in a little bit. They're going to change out that modem and router, and hopefully it'll get better. I haven't seen any of you guys popping on just yet. Maybe it may be due to the fact that I have not posted you guys to my page. So let me go ahead and do that now. Let's see, we'll go, what's the T? What's the T? The T. So, I don't know. Huh. Alright, let me close this. Get rid of that. Let's go here. Yes, leave this page. I'm trying to figure, it never fails. Never fails. Here we go. Happening now. Let's go. Alright, so here. Oh, Danny Mejia. Hi, baby. How are you doing, Danny? I don't know what the delay is, but I'm getting ready to take care of everything, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be editing into this video later on, so that you have an idea of what the T really is. What's the T? There. Bam! That's the right way to do it. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to be putting together, so in this What's the Tea video, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and take better pictures, or scan better pictures of what's been going on with some of my past and some of the people that have been in my life. This here is Dana Roxanne. She is one of the best Tina Turner female impersonators. I've been reconnecting with these individuals. You know, their industry has been devastated by the COVID-19. This is Lindsey Adams. She works in Amarillo and worked in Dallas at the Rose Room and all kinds of different places. This was one of the Miss Gay universes. So we've gotten nationally acclaimed. I've got all of these pictures that I'm going to be scanning in there, and you'll be seeing some of the lovelies and some of the stuff that we've done with my pageant, and some of the girls that have been around, and some of them are still alive, some of them unfortunately have passed away, but we are talking about some beautiful divas, and I'm going to put together a whole pictureography. This was the crowning moment of Lindsey Adams at Miss Gay Universe. She was a Miss Gay Universe 1999, 2000. So, and we did shows everywhere. Um, and so here we are. This is Calexis Davenport. She was my Miss Gay Universe at large. And I've got just all kinds of. Oh, look, here I am emceeing one of the pageants. You know, here I am with some of the boys on the stage. I would call them up on stage and do little comedic routines. And so here we are. I mean, it was just such fun and amazing events. A lot of drinking and oh, geez. Oh, here's Roxanne doing Tina. She was just one of the best Tina Turners I know. Here's Lindsey doing Selena, one of the best Selena impersonators I've ever seen. Here's Calexis Davenport, light on her feet, doing a twirl. So, and I mean, I have got tons of these memories that I'm going to start sharing. It's been a long time, and it was really hard for me to want to open up about all of this stuff because, it represented a failure in my life. And so, now I'm changing things up and things are a little different with me. And I started the Bougie Duchess, which I don't have to worry about Donald Trump coming after me and telling me that I've stolen his idea or that somebody will confuse the Bougie Duchess for his Duchess. No, he's got a Baron. He's got a Baron. Baron Trump. Yes, he's got a Baron. He doesn't even have a Duchess. So I don't have to worry about that. And now you've been doing a tween story. Tell us about your tween story.
I have a blog that I update almost daily. Called childofthecat.com. It's a story about my cat when she meets an alien and what adventures unfold during that time period.
Okay, and where are we at in the story now?
They just escaped the government again.
Oh, so they're running from the government too.
They're running from the government because the government wants to capture the alien and Shadow, because Shadow has attributes that the alien has.
I see.
She's ancestor of this alien long down the road.
Oh.
And so now they're making their getaway, and they're about ready to get on Captain Tattoo's ship and get up under the atmosphere.
Well, I think that appeals to a lot of my viewers, since many of us believe that we derive from some type of alienness kind of thing. See, I'm seeing some twitching going on right now with my my service. This is.
Oh, there we go, lovely.
This is what I don't like. See, it's that alien. I think Donald Trump is starting to fuck with me again. This is that Donald Trump shit. I always felt that he was after me ever since this business with the Miss Gay Universe and the Universe pageant, and him telling people that it confused things. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. It'll be technical difficulties going on here, so I don't know if